Okay, now we are live. Let's continue with what we were doing this afternoon. Let's see. Let's go back to the code. What we would do is create a live FX output. Live FX output, and then we use the mic sampler manager to manage the connection between the FX input and the FX output. We created a bunch of new function in here, but we haven't finished it yet. So there are several errors, I think, in the console. What? Enable debugging. Cancel. Okay. There's some hotkey conflict here. Let me do some configuration in here. So the F7 is conflicting, so maybe I should do Control C, then F7 to switch scene, Control Shift F6, then Control Shift F5. Let's see if it works. So Control Shift, no. Control Shift F7, Control Shift F6, 5. This one, Control Shift F7. Apply. Okay. Let's see if it works. Control Shift F7. Yep. Control Shift F7. Control Shift F6. And F5. Okay, cool. They are working. Welcome to live chat. Okay. What is this? Error white get the auth code. So go back to the code. That should be. Oh no. I need to get to know my shortcut keys better. So let's do Control Shift F5 to switch to the code. Yeah, let's close this so that you guys will see it better. So we have two functions that we haven't implemented yet, which is the connect to Csound output and disconnect from Csound input. Connect to Csound output. So this live effects output is gonna put on um, on the output of like a Csound or manager. So, and with the Csound or manager, we can access the Csound Unity of the output effects. Then from here, we got the Csound Unity um, of the one that take the input from the output. And in order to connect those two, we're gonna use the audio bus in and audio bus out of the corresponding Csound Unity object. So from here, connect to the input. So this one I could rename is like input Csound Unity, and then with the input Csound Unity we could so input Csound Unity. Oh. Csound Unity CS. That's to say input connected. We could just set input connected it to true, and then audio bus in will be the audio bus out of the output. So the input audio bus in will be that, and then we'll set the input connected to true. What is this? This is nonsense. Remove it. What? Yeah. Okay, looking good. So now disconnect from Csound input. We'll do differently. We will say input this also name it input like that, and then audio bus in should be null, and before that we should set input connected to false first. Okay, that's the way to connect two effects together. And with all of these new function, we now can attach those function to Unity. Switch back to Unity. Going for the Csound Live Effects objects. Let me turn on the mouse highlight. Okay, so you can see it better. So we have the connect output. In with this connect output, we don't need this bezier line. It is already on the input, so that's for to visualize the connection between the input and output. So we don't need that one. We remove it. For this connect output, we don't need the mic sample connector, but we need the live effects output. And then we assign the Csound Org Manager to it. Mm, and when we select this output, then it's gonna call the select effects output, and then when we kind of activate it, which means we hit the grip and then trigger button, then we disconnect it. So from here, I'm gonna disconnect the output, and yeah, and that's it. So maybe on the org Csound org, I could similarly put an output on that object too. So the Csound org is like a sound generator. It doesn't need any input, but it could output to just do an effect. So I'm gonna put the output to here. Yeah. So uh, yeah. So we will try to like try to route the audio from the Csound org to the effects. Right, and let's run a test. And now before we run the test, let's bump this version up to another new version, which is 7.4. In the build setting, we could bump it up to 4, and yeah, put the password in. And then we could run the test now, I think so. Let's save it, play. Oh, there's an error. Csound org doesn't contain. Okay, so I think something is wrong with the autocomplete, because fail to request this. Okay, I think I have to restart this Visual Studio, but I don't want that. So is there any way that I can refresh? Hmm. Yeah, it cannot reference Csound or measure. So, okay, hang on. I need to restart Visual Studio. Visual Studio Code. Effortless. And then do a live share. And then over here, I'm gonna join the session. customize the layout. Like this one, and then okay. So basically I have two version of two windows of Visual Studio here. So the one on the left, the one that I'm working on, the one on the right is the mirror of what I'm doing on the left. So basically, if I move on the left, the right windows also move. And why I do that? I do that because, like, for people watching on Instagram, or on YouTube Short, um, the layout of the screen is vertical, so it's portrait mode, and people cannot see the code clearly um, if I just zoom and move the mouse. It's kind of headache. People might get motion sickness with that, so I set it up this way so that and I could have a shortcut key like Control Shift and then F5. Then it gonna automatically switch to uh, like the code gonna be displayed perfectly on vertical layout. So that's why. Okay. So after restarting Visual Studio Code, now the data intelligence is working fine. So it showed me I had some trouble in here. Audio button is inaccessible due to its protection level. So I want to change this to public. Um, I'll need a method to set these up instead of directly access to the property. But for now, I need to make it work first before I refactor and care about the other things. So let's save that, and then let me go back to Unity. Just finished building without error, so let's run it. Let's run it, and then okay, start host. Switch back to this view. I notice one thing. I don't want this window to overlay on my body, so that's better. Okay, let's create let me turn on the sound so you guys could hear the sound. Okay. Yeah, let's create another object. And let's see if I load 1, 2. Let's see if I could connect the output of this one to the input of this particular sound. Hello. Hello. Uh, I don't know if it's working. Maybe. One thing is not working is like it doesn't show the connection between the input and the output. So let's check and see. See what was wrong. Let's see what's wrong. So what I need to check is the warp, not the Csound Unity objects. Let's remove one of them. So remove. Okay. And then so now we have two Csound Unity objects in here. Let's see what happened with them. So one Csound Unity for the effects and one for the orb. So on the effects one, let me adjust my asset, make the screen size bigger so I can see clearer. So then in this Csound Unity, in the Csound Unity of the live effects, what does it say? What does it say? There's something missing. Something missing here. So I have process audio, process microphone, but let's go back to the code. I should see the input connected. Oh. Why the input connected is not showing? So the I see process clip audio, I see process microphone, but I don't see this input connected boolean show up in the inspector. So what was wrong? Why it's not showing? Oh, maybe because it because the handle of the Csound Unity editor is not in here, so it is somewhere else. This is in Csound Unity editor or something. Yeah, I think it's in editor and then Csound Unity editor. And then from here we could access the process audio. Exactly. So I need to do the same here. So input connected, and then let's copy this. Input connected. And then yeah, we need to put to render the interface for that toggle, the input connected toggle. RUI toggle. So warning if invalid configuration. Check. Yeah, maybe right here. We have connected, input connected. Move value is that. Okay. That's it for now. Let's restart the game. What? That's weird. It's loading. Loading. I think I noticed this is not normal, not correct. Yeah, something was wrong. It messed up. Sorry about that. So let's start the game again. switch to testing. Hello. Hello, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe not this one. Not this one. Let's remove this one. And create effects. So this is reverse. Maybe low 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, please. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 我身上的就要让我眼冒
Bác cực kỳ thúi cái gì? Trời quá! Bố trôi quá! Bố trôi quá! No, no, no! No, 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 no! Đừng bật!
Mùa xuân sao ta trôi.
Đừng có hát nữa!
Cùng chúc nhau vui yên. it's completely off. This is mono behavior. This is mono behavior. Sydney. Let's stop. Let's go back. So input connected is set to true. So which means the buffer should start going in. So maybe where's the lock? How did we do the logging? So process microphone. If log this is our output, then we're gonna log it out. So let's go back and then enable this log output and see. So there are some data samples from input. Oh, it's actually so now we disconnected. We connected the this. It is working. I think it is working. Only the visual, although the visualization is not showing up. I'll show you what I mean. So over here, this is a dry signal. I already connect this to this, but but the connection didn't show. However, when I enable this one, you will see the harmonizing of the two. So let me change the sound. It will make things much more clear. Let's change to. Oh, let's change it to the choir, maybe. Not the choir, but like where's the monk chanting? Uplift with 3. Oh, that here. Low. And let me disconnect. Low. And now, when I connect this one with this one. Select cutter. Wah. And connect this with this. Okay, so basically it is walking. Output capture desktop audio. So it is working now. What I want to do is to show the connection from there to here. And let's see why it doesn't show the connection. So the connection should go from. Okay. It should go to the input of the effects. So let's switch back. Settings. Let me change the hotkey a little bit. So instead of Control Shift 7, I should do Control Shift F8. Let's test again. 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's perfect. Let's inspect the input from here. So the Bezier line is showing, but the line renderer is not showing. And the start point is none, so I should set the start point to the output of this is our whopper. So basically this should get to here. Oh, so the start point the end point should be here. Yeah, perfect. That's why we have the connection. Yeah, that's why we have the connection. Let's go back to the code and see why it didn't happen in the code. So when we call select fx, then we connect. So actually when we do select my sampler, for here, select output my sampler connector. My sampler connector is just actually the FX input. So when the FX input is selected and if this is not no, then we connect. Then we connect from here, and then we return. Otherwise, we're gonna check if selected output is not no, then we connect the effects. Now we don't return here. Yeah, that's one thing I want to do. The second thing is the actual connection itself. So when we do this, the Bezier lines enable, but why? So the endpoint should be the selected output transform. Does look correct? Bezier line enable, but as you see, the start point was no. Let's stop now. Go back to see sound effects. some live effects in. So what happened? So on this input, we have the endpoint because it is input, so the endpoint is already set. Only the start point is not set. So the start point should set to the output, connect output of um, the selected output. Okay. Okay, this shouldn't be endpoint, but it should be start point. That's why. Yeah, it should be the start point. And then here we have the output transform. Output transform is the connect output itself. Okay, I think we're good. We could run the test now. Mùa xuân sang ta chúc nhau năm mới đến màu. Hi Linus, long time no see. How you doing? I'm working on a project with Dr. B. Like since my 491, I continue doing this. Like this VR app. Now we add like um, real-time audio processing into it. So let's run the test and see. Okay. Okay. I hope it will run this time. So let's create an object here. This is Storm. And then we create an live effects. This shimmer for okay. Lulu. 1 2 1 2. Then we gotta connect this output to this input. And now show the connection. That is good. We solved that problem. Let's switch the way we connect. Let's connect the input of this to the output of this one. Oh, it doesn't work that way. So if I try to connect the input of this effect to the output of this one, it doesn't work. It needs to be the other way. Oh, I think it stopped working. Okay. Okay, let's remove that for now. Let's create another object. Low. Let's got a reverb. That's a reverb. Let's connect these two. Um, yeah, I everything is working. The connection is working. Let's try connect that to this one as well. Cool, cool, cool. And yeah, I think the next step we could also connect the output of a classic to an effect. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try. Um, let's try to connect the output of that classic over there to the input of those effects. It sounds beautiful. So classic. Uh, no, I don't think it's called classic. It's called evolving orb. It is called evolving orb. Oh, anyway, if you're interested in this project, then I should post my the URL to the project, which is here. It is bear.co/Ephilus. Hey Vin, hi bro, hi bro. How you doing? Cool, cool. So I think we have no sound. Let's make some sound. Where is our classic? The Xanadu. And let's connect the output of the Csound evolving orb, which is the classic, to the input of the effects. How we do that? Well, we're gonna do that by test the child. Yeah, it's still here. So wow, that's good. It pastes this object into the exact position that I want. So great. We need to specify the Csound Object Manager from here. in that way, we should be able to connect like a classic to an effects. So let's see. Let me create a classic. Here's a classic. It's John Fitch. It's great because this is pretty dry. Because it's dry, let me connect it to the river. Let's see. Wow, that's beautiful. So that is beautiful, but it should show a connection from here to here. Now we don't have that. Let's come back and fix it in the code. Cool. I think the problem is in this connect effects. Then yeah, in this disconnect right here, maybe when we try to disconnect the mic sampler connector. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me commit this code first before I break anything further. So just to be safe, let's commit this code because it's working right now. So I don't wanna break it further. So terminal. Let's do a git bash, and then go to the package Csound UD, and then let's see what in here. We change the Csound UD editor. We change the we created the Csound UD audio bus. Modify the Csound UD type. Okay. Let's create another branch and call it what? Maybe I don't know, audio bus. Let's see what difference. Create the input connected. So that input connected is going to show up in the editor interface. Where's the output connected? Which we don't really need that. We may want to delete that output connected. Yeah, because we always write it to a buffer anyway, except if we want to, let's say, not write to a buffer to save memory, then we could, based on that output connected boolean, to identify whether we want to use a buffer or not. But maybe for now, because we don't use it, so let's get rid of that for cleaner code. So yeah, so that output connected, yeah, exactly, right here. We check like if the output is connected, then we send the samples to write. We write the samples to the buffer. Uh, okay. Otherwise, we should clear the buffer, I think. Yeah, but for now it's not necessary. So like I said, we could leave it there for now. It doesn't hurt to have it there. So in here, when we have a audio, okay. So we have this, always have the audio bus out, only the audio bus in is changed. So if input connected and the audio was in does not know, then we start reading from the input. We log it out if log Csound output is enabled. Otherwise, we clear buffer if no data available. Do we really need that? So what this read buffer return? Can I click on it? Okay, no. Let's go back here. So read buffer is a boolean, and if it has new data, then that's gonna be true. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's commit this one. Add audio bus to route output of one Csound Unity objects to another. Let's push that code. Right. So Vin is strong to drink some beer. That's good. That's great. What's wrong? I'm pushing code and why is hang up here? Is that because of the network or something? Ooh, what's wrong? Let's see. Okay, I should push to strongbear instead of origin. Strongbear, then audio bus. Okay, good. Let's come back to the main repo. Let's go back to the main repo here. And go back to the main repo and check. What? Oh, Csound slider also have output input. All right. Effortless home. Left as input. Oh, we don't want to commit these two. These two are just for like work in progress. But we want to commit this. These two, the mic sampler connector. My sampler manager. Not these two. Yeah, looking good. And then now we'll be able to connect or classic output to effects input. Yep. The next thing to do is to refactor the code so that the logic of connecting a sampler to an effects is similar to like connecting an or classic to an effects. Where's the other object? Over here. Okay. So in order to use their same logic of connecting a sampler, so this is a sampler and this is the output of sampler. So the sampler basically it take the mic input and then store it and save it at an autoclave. So the current logic of connecting a sampler to an effect is like it will copy that clip into the effects itself, but now we're gonna change it. We're not gonna copy the clip that way. We're gonna use a buffer as well, so it's constantly streaming what is playing on this sampler and stream that to the input of the effects. That's how we're gonna change it, right? Okay, let's go back to the code. Um, no, this is too much. Because of the feedback, I think. Let's make it softer. Yeah, let's change up the music a little bit. In order to do that, I think the mic sampler need to use the same audio bus. So in here, I think we need to put in like a what's that? The audio bus. CCR Unity audio bus. Audio bus out. be a new Csound Unity audio bus. And on future read, so when it is recording, we don't use the bus, but then when it is playing, if it's recording, let's review the code here. What we do when we record. So when we record, we create a temporary buffer, and then we read the buffer. We use the Csound Unity share buffer to read from. So the Csound Unity share buffer is like a mic. It should be called a microphone buffer instead of Csound Unity share buffer. It is a microphone buffer. So we read from the microphone buffer, and then if it is no, then we create a new one. Create a new one. Otherwise, what is this original size? We'll resize it and copy the source to the destination, which is the recorded audio buffer. Okay. So we copy the mic buffer into the recorded audio buffer, but then we increase the size of it. So basically, on every loop of the on audio filter read, we make the recorded audio buffer bigger and bigger, and then once we stop, if it is stopped recording, then what we're gonna do is we check the buffer and we create the recorded audio clip. And after that we reconnect to the output to the input. So that's when start recording. So basically when we start recording, then we should have this audio clip ready to play. And when we play one shot, then just basically play one shot or loop. So there's one function in here, I think it's called link to Csound. And this link to Csound basically copy the audio clip from the mic sampler to the audio clip of the effects input. And we don't want to do that. We want to use the audio bus to route whatever playing from the mic sampler and route it to the effects itself. So we're not gonna use this link to Csound method. And so link to Csound is it's gonna do it differently. We're gonna do it differently. So basically, in link Csound, we should we should basically set the audio bus in of this Csound Unity object to the audio bus out of this mic. So, and the audio bus out this audio bus out should be written on the audio filter read. So if it is recording, then we don't do anything with that audio bus. But when we're not recording, else so this part is going to be the same as the part in Csound Unity where we read the audio out. So read the audio bus out. Okay, so audio bus out. It's gonna write it to the buffer. Yeah, here we're not gonna read, but we just write it out, and this should be data. So we constantly write it out. And then in the mic sampler manager, this is a links over here, link to Csound. We may not need to do that. Instead of that, like selected mic sampler, it has the audio bus out, which is this should be a protected one. Oh no, this is internal, not protected. This internal. Connect to audio in to Csound input. Yeah, we should have the same function just like this one over here. So link to Csound, a link from Csound. And this should be just as simple as that. Yeah, I think it's just as simple as that. And then we want to replace all the link to Csound with that new function. Yep, we're not gonna use link to Csound, but it's gonna say connect to Csound input. Connect to Csound input. Yeah, connect to Csound input. And then whenever we call unlink, we just what is it? Disconnects from Csound input. And that way, okay. Let me double check if any other function reuses link to Csound. Okay, no one used that, but a link. Philip Jun Iglesia, hello. Hey Samgo. Hey Sam. Yeah, thank you. So the music you are listening to is from CsoundMeta. Yeah, it's good to have this generative music playing while you're streaming, and you don't have to be worried about like copyright on a streaming platform. So the music that you're listening is just constantly changing. You cannot do like YouTube cannot do a copyright strike. But let me change to another piece here. So over here I have a bunch of music over here. So Sam Marston is my friend, and he did some very good music. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Let me know if you like it. Yes? Cool. Thanks, Dean. Okay, let's get back to the code. What I was doing is right here. So I think I'm done with fixing the code. Let's do. look like Unity is frozen. And then we have that weird buzzing sound. Yeah, like system overload or something. My headset is now turned black. I have to take it off. Yeah, I cannot do anything. Look like Unity is frozen. And then this casting it just turned black. Completely black. I'm not sure. Let me quit. Yeah. So Unity has stopped working. Yeah, it's just frozen. Yeah, it's frozen on me. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Come on. Back to life, please, Unity. Alright, never mind. In the meantime, while waiting for Unity to be back to life, let's see what else we can do. So I think what we can simplify is this mic sampler manager, because it like we have two kind of connection right here, the mic sampler connection and then the effect connection. And in here we have my sampler connector. My sampler connector is basically the live effects input, and then we need an output, and a live effects output. Yeah, so maybe we could call it like an output only, and the output will have this function like select output, disconnect output, and connect to Csound input, disconnect, and we make it a class that mic sampler could be inherit from that live effects output. Okay. Yeah, maybe we rename it to like audio live output. Audio live output, and this mic sampler connector. My sampler connector is like yeah, I think we should call it um, audio input, live audio input. Then we have live audio output, and the mic sampler is gonna inherit from the live audio input, and maybe this mic sampler could be something else, not just mic sampler, any but it could sample any audio coming not only from the mic but from any um, any output. Yeah, so let's say we have sampler, we just need sampler, and that sampler will read an input, so we have an audio bus into the sampler, audio bus into the sampler, um, and then we have record that we record the sampler. Um, yep, and then we have mic as a different object, like single object, and then if we want to sample from the mic, then we connect the mic to the sampler instead of doing like my sampler as one object. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Okay, Unity is still pro frozen, so I guess I have to kind of force close it. Go to Task Manager, find Unity. Yeah, Unity is not responding at all. It's, it's not responding. So add it, open it again. It's interesting that more people watching live streaming at this time. Hmm. Okay, Unity's back to life. So all right, cast again. Tracking lost. Searching for device. Oh, shh. Disconnected. Yeah, technology is cool, but sometimes it's not so cool. That is it right now. And time flies easily when we have trouble just like this. It's like a spinning wheel forever and ever. And what to do with it? I don't know. Maybe stop and try to cast from somewhere else, not from MetaQuest Developer Hub, but from here. Okay, the cast button here is also disabled. Try one more time. Okay, it works this time. So let's switch to that screen. Where is it? Your controllers cannot be found. I accidentally turned on that metric recording. Okay, let's do the test again. Let's run the app. Let's be a host. Pin it. Smaller. Yeah. Okay. Um, let's do a live recording. Wah 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 wah. Turn on the desktop audio. Turn the music on. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Is the mic still on? Okay, it will. I think it's working. I think it is working. And then 1, 3 maybe. 1, 3. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Hello. Shh, shh. Nah. Hello. I don't hear anything. What's wrong? Shh, 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 shh. Shh, 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 shh. Hello. Oh, I think I am muted. Yeah, because it's when it's noisy, so I muted. Ah, oh, no sound at all. No sound at all. Hmm. Why there's no sound at all? I don't hear anything. Um, here we are. Hello, 1, 2. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, 1, 2. Ah, yes. What? Let's stop. Start again. Hopefully, we'll hear some sound this time. Start host. Then, okay, we got some sound. Now let's create your sampler. There's a delay. Delayer, delayer. Delayer. What is wrong? Delayer is not configured. Delayer, delayer. Shh. So I don't get the effects. Let's see. Is the effect working? I don't think so. Let's do something more dramatic. Yeah, the flanger is working. Flange is working. Let's record 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Hello. Let's record 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let me create another flanger. But the spectral hum has it. It is working. Connect. One shot. One, two, one, two, one, two. Yay. So it's working. One, two, one, two, one, two. 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 Let's load. Look. Okay, it is working as expected. So it is working as expected. And I should commit this one. Yeah. Let's commit this one. Let's commit these two files. And we say it, what should we call it? Should only fit to the output. It is playing. Should. Yeah, that's good. It is 11 p.m. already, so I think we call it a day and then we're back tomorrow. That's good. All right, thank you.